so
Right.
I'm not used to it. We'll see how it goes, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think you should be nervous about it. I mean, like, the only thing that can happen is, you know, correction on what you do wrong.
Right.
And even then, and like, you know what's, like, wrong. You know, you already know that it's about bias and whatnot, and, like, that's what he's... But, you know, that's what I like, though. I like that he's promoting that, because I feel like a lot of people preach because they think it's a certain way and it's not, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, oh my gosh. So there was this guy, he's a pastor in Mobile. He literally got up on stage on a Sunday and said, now this cat's about 73. He pulls out 2 Nike headbands and cuts them in half and says, I will not support Nike or Colin Kaepernick. And I'm like, I'm sitting there thinking, and I'm like, bro, you just perverted the message and what you're trying to preach.
Yeah.
Because at no point does the scripture give you the authority to stand up there and say stuff like that.
Right. On the pedestal like that. Like, you can have your own personal opinions, that's fine, but...
Right. But keep that crap out of
right.
out from behind the pulpit.
Right.
And that was good. That was about 2 years ago. That was whenever Nike announced. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, it kills me about some of the stuff that people say on their platform, you know what I mean? Like, if I was ever, like, and it's not just, I don't mean it just for, like, preachers, I mean anything, you know, singers, streamers, you know, like, if I was a big streamer, I would never use that to, like, further a terrible agenda, or any agenda at all, usually. I mean, I would say my opinion, but I wouldn't promote it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like if somebody asks you what you thought about something, what you believe,
that's how I've always been, though, is like, I don't try to tell people to think differently, unless it's something that's directly harmful.
Yeah.
Like, if somebody's like, oh man, I believe that ISIS is right, I'd be like, well, maybe you should rethink that. That's a pretty major decision.
I'd be very comfortable with telling somebody, no, man, you're wrong.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be that guy for you. You can get mad at me, blame it on me, or whatever, that's cool, but you're wrong.
Yeah.
And this is not an area where we're gonna agree to disagree.
But, you know, I don't know, and I feel like, you know, with religious views and the lack thereof, using your platform to, like, convince somebody of something else apart from that is really corrupt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like if your platform's built on the fact that, like, okay, so for example, if I became a big rapper or whatever, my platform would be built on the fact that I'm a faith-based rapper, so obviously talking about my faith is what's going to come with it. But if I start getting on there talking about some, I think, like, all right, hold on, how can I put this? If there's a big movement going on or whatever, and I stand up and say, me and my supporters will not support this movement, and I think you're a little hellion if you do, or whatever.
Right.
Like,
yeah, some people
bro,
say.
come on. And to me, like, the Bible's very clear, bro. Not all are called to preach, and this is one thing that's stressed. Not all are called to preach, and those who do preach will be judged accordingly to what they teach. You stand up there and say, "Thus saith the Lord," and it's some BS
really
that you pull
what
from.
You're saying, yeah.
Yeah, I believe there's a stricter thing that comes with that, man. Because you're leading people.
I mean, yeah,
because
that's essentially blasphemy if you're, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking for God, like, but not using His words, you know.
If you're
or
preaching
even
anything
rearranging.
If you're preaching anything other than Scripture, you ain't preaching.
Yeah, man. I get it, man. And I agree with that. Like, I think that would keep people from, again, like, that would be something else. If people had, like, a more pure message rather than it being saturated with all this bullshit that comes from, like, outside their life, you know?
Right.
Or from their life instead of, like, God, you know? I think some people take testimonies too far. Not that testimonies are bad. Testimonies are fine. You know, that's a good way to give it a real life aspect rather than just being fantasy you read the book. But like some people use testimony as a way to get attention. You know.
No, I agree with you. And like one
they
thing
make it
that comes
about
with
them rather than about the good Jesus.
I hear that, and I agree with you. Some people will they'll fall back to that and say, like, especially the testimony, and be like when something comes up, well, it's because blah blah blah, and has something to do with how they grew up or whatever, and it's something that they've told a million times.
Right.
And it's like, you're so full of crap.
Thank you for your contribution.
On the flip side of that, though, like there is some aspect of story that goes into not story, illustration that goes into preaching. Actually, that's a big part of preaching, is like not telling a story just for the simple fact of telling a story, but in order to draw a mental image in somebody's mind and get them to connect with what you're saying.
Oh, no, yeah, no, I definitely, and like I said, testimony's not bad, but some people, man, some people with their, like, constantly, everyday testifying. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Get out of your world.
Yeah.
Like, we get it, your life is hard, man.
Yeah, guess what, buddy? No, you're not the only one. No, just like that.
I think that's some people. Oh, I think that's something some people forget too, man. I mean, this isn't anything about religion, but I just can't. I can't stand those people that think that like their life's the hardest, man. Like everybody experiences to everyone, their life is the worst. You know what I mean? Because you don't experience anybody else's life. Now, I could sit here and say like, oh yeah, man. Like I know that. Hold on. I love listening to that. I try to hold notes. It's so funny. But but yeah, some people, man, they just get like, they get to the point where, like, you know, I can sit here all day and say, oh yeah, man, like I know this African child's life is harder than mine because he's starving, but you know, I don't know what that's like. So at the end of the day, I'll forget about it and then I'll cry about my own little woes. And that's not a wrong thing to do. I think you have to have a balance in situations like that. You have to have an emotional balance of, yes, I understand it. Like, there's nothing wrong with crying about your life, essentially, as long as you do it and you get over it. You know what I mean? Like you,
right.
I think mourning and being in sorrow is about alleviating that emotion and then getting over. Like you have to go through stages, you know, like you know,
mourning calls for action. Like you can't just stay in that state of
right.
To essentially to mourn is to go through like a 5-step process or whatever. Like acceptance, blah blah blah, and you move through those phases.
Right, yeah. There's a whole process. Yeah, you're right. But some people just stay in mourning for like ever.
Yeah.
A big example of it is like relationship issues. Like, you know, people will be like, he broke up with me, and it's been like 7 years now, but you know, whatever. I'm still gonna cry about it. Like, shut up. Like, first of all, that's nothing serious to even.
Yeah.
Like, that's nothing to cry about.
Yeah. Well, just because you have a terrible time.
Right. Yeah, I think people's choices and people, man, that's my biggest thing. I think people don't focus on things like religion. Not saying like, I'm saying people don't think about their life because there's so many distractions in the world.
Right.
And I say that in defense of religion and in defense of, you know, actually more so religion. I think more people get distracted from thinking about it, so they just accept the first thing that's there for them.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's what happens with a lot of. I think you've heard me jokingly say a lot that I can't stand Baptists. That's a joke, but it's
right.
usually because most Southern Baptists I've met, like the majority of who I have met, they just eat whatever they're fed, man. Like
yeah, oh yeah. Well, a lot of them
and they don't even sternly believe it. You know what I mean? Like they won't defend it. I mean,
they'll
defend it. They'll defend it, but they won't know why they're defending it. You know?
It's more emotion than it is thought out facts, or not even facts, but at least good thought out like approaches to why they think the way they think.
It's comfort for them usually. It's like this. It's like my father did this and it worked for him. His father did this, it worked for him. So, you know, this is what I do. And if you insult that, you're like terrorizing me.
Yeah, you piece.
Yeah, and it's not like that.
Calm down there, Jose.
Yeah, it's definitely not. I mean, yeah, and it's not just Southern Baptists. I mean, Catholics are like that too. Real Catholics.
I mean, Southern Baptists are like that a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, they're encouraged not to read the Bible, man.
What?
Catholics are encouraged not to read.
Oh yeah, that's the way it's always been.
I just can't believe they're still getting away with it.
Yeah, no, that's what I tell people. I don't know how it's still a religion. In civilized parts of the world, like it's still a religion. It's still a like big religion.
Yeah, it's prominent.
Yeah, like it's in the percentages. And that kills me. That kills me. As many times as it's been proven to be shitty, like people still. I mean, like we've proven that it's corrupt so many times, and then people are just like, ah. And I say us as the like rational part of the world. I don't mean like atheists. I mean like us as people. We've proven it's bad so many times, and people just still buy it. I don't understand that, man.
Yeah, I don't either, brother.
Like, you know, like I tell you, like I can give any religion a chance for the most part, you know, because I don't know what the answer is. But like, I know it's not Catholicism. Yeah, I know that's obviously a power play. Like, there's nothing. I mean, because you know that they used to, like, you know, back in the day when the Catholic Church was on its rise, no, not everybody read. So these fools weren't even reading the Bible. That's how we got saints. Like, saints aren't a thing, dude. Saints are not a thing. They just completely made that up.
Do you know at the core most Catholics
You there?
nothing like throwing your controller on the ground.
Oh, okay. I was like, I do that all the time, dude. When I say I'm cooking for Dahlia and stuff, I'll do that shit. Like, but what were you saying? The core of Catholics? What?
Yeah.
Did you do it again?
Yes. I'm trying to put it in my pocket. Okay, here we go. I'm sweeping, and it's like, of course, one of the most difficult tasks ever. Oh, but like most of them at their core will not, like at the end of the day, will not say that saints are essential to their belief. I took a mini crash course on Catholicism this semester. It's like it was one part of the class that we had to learn about, and it was interesting, man. Like there's a lot of common ground that Christians can find with Catholics, but then like they start going off the rails at a lot of points, and like it goes back to that whole idea of like, just because somebody says they're Catholic doesn't mean they're the picture perfect ideal Catholic that you define them by or whatever.
I've got an uncle who is gay. He proclaims to be Roman Catholic, and I'm like,
what? You know, it's like the strictest one.
Yeah, I'm like, man, you sure don't want to proclaim like, you know, Baptist or, you know, even though they wouldn't accept
like
you,
modern Catholic.
They'd accept you like, yeah. And what kills me too is like the denominations of Catholicism are retarded. Like, you know, you have Russian Orthodox, you have like Greek. Is it Greek Orthodox?
Oh yeah, we learned where all that came from.
Just different rulers, man.
Well, there was like a big. It was the selling of indulgences that really split that. The Orthodox were like, they had a meeting and they were like, because they used to fight all the time, but they had a meeting, you know, some 100 years later, and they were like, well, if you guys just get rid of the whole indulgences thing, then we'll side with y'all. And the Catholic Church was like, no, because they need money, and they were like, well, we're not going to do it then. And so they did.
Are you talking about when they sold those like tickets to get out of purgatory?
Yeah, man.
So, yeah, I know all about that. That's usually one of my prime arguments when I talk about the corruption of the Catholic Church. Like, bro, they literally.
Like, the thing is, bro, they've admitted in history, like, yeah, we did this so we can make money, and they. Oh my gosh, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, they still get away with it. That's what's fucked up.
Yeah. It sucks.
Dahlia, did you take off your freaking diaper again? She just like takes off. Don't play with it. Hey Google, play "Get Back Up Again" by Anna Kendrick. Dude, Anna Kendrick's totally my girl crush. I tell Jovan all of that time. I was like, if I was into white women, Anna Kendrick would be my girl.
Anna Kendrick.
She plays on that movie. I don't know. I don't watch her movies. I just think she's really pretty. She plays on that singing movie that everybody loves that has Rebel Wilson.
Oh, Pitch Perfect?
Pitch Perfect, yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, the white girl.
Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of white girls, how are you and Becca doing, man? I don't hear you talk about her a lot.
Oh, we're alright, man.
Alright or good?
We're good.
Okay.
Actually, good now. Been doing counseling lately. It's been good for us.
Is that related to the incident?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Right.
Yeah, it definitely is.
It sucks, man.
That's alright.
That hit me with a ton of bricks whenever you were like I don't know, man. I was fucking like floored. I was like, he's joking. Like obviously that wouldn't nothing crazy would happen.
No, man. Find out who your friends are though.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. And
What
I guess
sucks is something that I've had to really. So like when we've been having these conversations about like, I believe everything happens for a reason and stuff like that, bro. That crap has been hard to believe.
Yeah.
It's just something that's kept me up at night.
Yeah. I mean, you know, that's. I don't know, man. I just believe some people are shitty people, or not shitty people, but sometimes they're not shitty people. They just make shitty decisions because they want you. I feel like everybody has a choice. You know, you have a choice to be a shitty person or not, and some people find it easier to be shitty.
I believe very much in free will. I think we as humans are designed to make choices, and
Right.
those choices that we make, we do have to live with. One thing that a lot of believers get wrong. God saved us from our sins, but He doesn't save us from the earthly consequences.
Right.
You murder somebody, you're probably gonna go to prison.
Yeah, man. I don't know, dude. Like, my conflict with believing that everything happens for a reason is the really shitty stuff that happens to people. And just being victims, just people that are victims of terrible things. I don't think that has a reason to happen. I think it's just a result.
I'm with you, man. I understand where you're coming from. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Because it's hard. It's hard thinking about it, man.
Yeah. And then, like I said, that's not something that would be something that could be easily clarified by, like, you know, I don't want to say a direct confrontation, like God being like, hey man, like this is the reason, but damn, it sure would make things a lot easier for people.
Dude, oh my gosh.
To be stronger
right
in faith, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. If Big G would sit down with me one day and be like, yo bro, alright look, for the next 20 years this is what's gonna happen, and this is how you need to handle it. This is how I want you to handle it.
right.
And everything's gonna be not even, I don't even want to promise it's gonna be, because like I'm cool if everything's not good, because nothing's been really that good my entire life. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But just like knowing that
there's a purpose, that there is a purpose for it.
Yeah. You know cool though. Without, I'm gonna say this, we can.
Hey, hold
but
on,
I
you're
think with
kind of breaking up. I think you might be going out of range.
Yeah, sorry, I'm mopping in the bathroom. Can you hear me better now?
Good. Yeah, you're good. What were you saying?
So like, okay, so on the topic of pain and like why that exists, I don't know that. Hey, babe, how are you? I don't know that apart from God or a deity, that suffering has a purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it I mean, but like, why would it exist without that?
Well, I think pain's the greatest teacher, man. I think, you know, pain and fear, and I mean, pain, fear, and love are great teachers. I don't want to say they're the greatest teachers, but all those combined are what teach us in life. Emotions are designed for us to learn. It's reactions.
Right.
I believe that, but does that mean that pain is necessary, but does that mean that we should endure it constantly? No. Does that mean we should be victimized? No. It's just a result.
I hear you.
Fog. What is this? Sorry, I just got something new on here.
Oh, you're good.
Okay. Anyway, now, man, like pain has a necessity in life. I guess it just nobody ever wants it. You know.
Yeah.
And I don't blame anybody. I don't want pain. Damn, dude. Like, you know, I lie in bed awake all the time thinking about like, what am I gonna do when Dahlia's older and she wants to do things on her own and I can't protect her like that? Because I know that's gonna be my greatest pain.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you can't stop the world from doing things, and like,
Unfortunately.
yeah, and that's something I think about daily. You know, like, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do whenever she decides to date and some guy is, you know, she tells some guy no? Hopefully this never happens, but I try to mentally prepare myself for it. You know, because I don't want to go into a murderous rage. You know, but like, what happens if some dude, she says some dude, you know, no, and then he doesn't like no, and then, I mean, the only thing, and like, you know, I think about like, oh, you know, what can I do to raise her right? You know, well, you know, the thing is, you know, you get kids in shitty homes that grow up to be the best people that you've ever met, and then you get kids who've grown up in loving parents' homes who couldn't do anything to stop them from being terrible, terrible people. So
yeah, I agree.
it's more the person than it is the raising. I mean, obviously, I still do my best with her to instill like good morals and stuff. But Jesus Christ, man, does it scare me to think that like one day she might be the devil?
Yeah.
But there's nothing I can do about that, you know. Some things we just can't control.
At the end, it's gonna be your choice. Yeah. I got really deep really quick.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to. I can resonate with how you feel, man. Like, and I mean, maybe not exactly because you know, like I said, everybody experiences life differently.
Yeah.
But I get it, man. I get it, and I get how hard that kind of pain is.
Right. I appreciate you, man.
There's no problem, dude. That's something about me, dude. I don't know, like. It's like there's something super weird about me where I've always valued people, especially like real close people. Like I don't know what it is, man, but my friendships with people. What the hell? Sorry, it's telling me that my cargo is too far away.
Aren't you carrying it?
No, I've got some in a truck over here, and I've got it like. But I'm thinking. All it is resin. It's fine. Anyway, like, I don't know, man. There's something about, like, my friends. I've always valued my friends closer than anybody. I guess because, you know, I never really, like, you know, we're in the same ship where I never really grew up with, like, a sturdy family. So it was like,
right.
I've had, like, the same, you know, few handful of friends since, like, 2nd grade. I've had Alex and Tyler and Alex's brother Gabe. And that's been about all I've ever needed. But like, I really appreciate that. I don't know. As I've gotten older, I've appreciated my bonds with people because you see so many people you don't like, or at least for me, I see so many people I don't like that I'm just like, you know, like I just
I'm glad. Come and go too, man.
Right? Yeah. And it's cool.
Appreciate those ones that have been around for
eons.
It feels like.
So that's you know, you know, that's why I appreciate talking to you guys, you and Jared, because me and you and Jared have known each other since I was like 16, man. That's a long time.
Right.
Doesn't feel like a fucking long time, but it's been a long time, dude.
It really has been that long. Yeah, you knew me before the beard, man.
Yeah. It's still weird for me today, man. Cause and I never even got to see your man bun, dude.
Ah, dude. Well, you'll get to see it at some point.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I remember you telling me that, and I was like, I just can't picture that. We're gonna have to hold up on that one.
Just picture, if you want to picture my man bun, just picture Post Malone if he was skinnier.
Gotcha.
But
when your hair grows out, is it blonde or is it like sandy brown or what?
Nah, it's brown. It's and when I pull it back, or like when I have it wet and I pull it back, it almost looks. What would you say, babe? My hair almost looks black, doesn't it? When it's pulled back.
Hair's that dark, really?
When I pull it back, it looks black, doesn't it?
Whenever you first wet it.
Yeah. Yeah, my hair's pretty dark, man. I found your other earring, by the way, babe.
Good. I couldn't find it.
When I was mopping, I came across it on the ground.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
It was there last night, and I know that whenever you came this morning and set down your water, it knocked me off.
Ah.
I put them there last night.
Oh, you're talking about on the. I got you. Curses. Sorry.
Where did you put it?
I've got them both right here. Okay. But I'm gonna get off here, Christian.
Yeah, dude, I get it. Yeah, 'cause your wifey's home. I'm gonna do the same
Yeah,
whenever
man.
mine gets home.
Yep, about to do a handstand.
Oh shit. All right, man. Good luck with that. Don't hurt yourself.
I won't, man.
All right, take it easy, man.
This is.
I'll think about joining the UCA at a later date. I have something for you.
Let me leave this party real quick.
Appreciation. Take it. I insist.
Hey Google, stop playing. I got some new sunglasses. Thanks, film director.
So long, Sam Bridges. Thank you. Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
Like not city.
Information.
Is there a generator around here?
Weapons restrictions lifted. Keep on keeping up. Construction complete.
Nice. Broke my fucking knees. It's tight.
It's okay. It's alright.
Sure the lock is tight. Okay.
It's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
That's fixed.
So load over here.
Nice.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah.
Here, because I don't need physical images anymore. Oh shit, I need to go charge my thing. That's the whole point of building a generator.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Weapons detected.
Okay, let's go and recycle, and then we can go here and recycle these materials. It's only 440. Damn. Take on orders, standard orders. We need to go to the craftsman. Defective chiral printers. Wow. How much weight is it? Oh, 522. No fucking wonder. Blech. How would I do that?
Thank you for your contribution.
There's some hot springs over here. There's some hot springs over here. Oh, there was one right there. Why would you have that there? Oh, I guess he's got a bike somewhere. I wonder if I can craft a bike, actually. That might help.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Port Bridges.
Jeez, I gotta use the bathroom so bad. Can I craft? No, you can't fabricate. Shit. Okay. I gotta use the bathroom so badly. Give me a second. Oh, Jesus, sorry.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Doubt that. I just wondered what did it cost. Because I was like, it shouldn't have been that expensive. It doesn't rain as much here.
bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay.
Nobody out here. Just damn fools. Today's a good day. This one's for you. Thanks for the help. This one's for you.
What's wrong, baby?
Someone's happy. So bad.
I've got this.
departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Hello.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges. Order assigned. Weapons restrictions.
Thanks for the help. Today's a good day. This one's for you. legs.
position full. Replacing the time.
Someone's out.
Hey, Sam. Good to see you. The legend does it again. Everything looks to be in perfect condition. Thank you, Sam.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information. Thank you for your contribution.